also opened at that strip club in Moorfield, the Winking Butthole. Let's bring him up right now, Josh Arnold.
Yeah, most people I've seen in this place like ever. It's awesome.
We come to see you.
You guys, quick question. You guys ever notice or find it ironic that Valentine's Day and venereal disease share the same acronym? An acronym is when you take the first step. Okay, all right. Just making sure. Now, my wife is here tonight. She's here to root me on. Bless her heart. And honey, I just want to say that no matter what I say, I need you to here tonight. I want you to remember that I love you so much. I'm glad she's there and not able to punch me in the nuts. So. And for you guys, it's I want you to remember that it's really important for you to know that I think I'm funny. Okay, that's the important thing here. Don't let the propeller half fool you. I have no idea how to fly this plane, all right? Now, my wife is awesome because one little thing, there's always little things, and anybody who's married will tell you that it's all little shit, really, usually, most of the time. But she actually let me go to Florida this past week for like 5 days on a whim. Would your wife let you do that?
I'm not married.
You're not married? You? You? Anybody, would your wife let you go to Florida on a whim?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, we're all real men, Josh. No, she let me go to Florida. I was like, I'm going to Florida, whether you like it or not. That didn't happen, but that's the way it worked in my mind as I was heading home. But so I went to Florida. And on the way to Florida, I'm actually taking this old guy. His wife asked me to babysit on the way down. He's towing a camper. And on the way to Florida, I'm the one with the GPS because he doesn't know how to use a cell phone. And I scroll out, and I'm pretty good with geography, but I never, ever noticed this before. I was looking at the map, and Florida looks like a gigantic penis.
With ball.
No, it's America's wine. It's just sticking right out there. About to shoot a load of freedom all over Cuba. A bukkake of choices and ideas. A bukkake is Japanese. Never mind. Earmuffs. No, but yeah, my wife's pretty awesome. She let me go down there. And while I was down there, we were in a campground near Orlando, so kind of just starting down the shaft. And the guy was like, hey, I got some friends we're going to go visit. I'll drive you, we'll go over. We go over onto the Panhandle, the taint. Just to keep up with the analogy. It definitely smells like balls there. It definitely smells like nuts. Like, it really does. Speaking of nuts, you ever notice how squirrels eat nuts with both hands? Like, really intense. They're like, and then they stop. They're like, did I leave the gas on? No, I'm a fucking squirrel. Good laugher. Don't tell that joke again. Stupid. No, so I started working construction for the winter. I own a barbecue place, and it gets a little drafty in there during the winter. So I started working construction, and I got to tell you, it has done wonders for my perception of my marriage. Love my wife, but you got to have a basis of comparison. And let me tell you, when you're on a roof with a bunch of dudes and they're talking about their wives, you get some good stories. So this one guy, okay, let's call him T-Bird. I don't know. We're up in Mount Storm, and this was just the other day. We're up in Mount Storm working on this roof, and it was actually 65 degrees out in Mount Storm in February.
You wouldn't believe it, but it's true.
Yeah. I was actually wearing a t-shirt and shorts in the middle of winter. It was fantastic. But we left there, and we went to a restaurant. Like, when we got done, we went to a restaurant, And his phone started blowing up. And she wanted to know where he was, what he was doing. He's like, well, I'm at Sirianni's getting dinner with the guys. Well, then afterwards, we went to a place called the Eagles, and she started blowing him up. And he's like, what the fuck? How does she know that I went someplace else? This guy's wife actually put an app on his phone where she can track him on GPS. Okay? And because he didn't call to let her know that he was changing locations, she locked his damn phone remotely. I couldn't believe it. I was like, my wife would never do that. My wife would never do that. Bless her heart. I love you, sweetie, by the way. No, it just kind of blew my mind. I was like, Travis, how many times have you cheated on your wife? He's like, never. She cheats on me. Don't think about that for more than like 10 seconds. Blood will shoot out of your eyeballs. Yeah. No, my wife's awesome. We have a pretty good relationship. It's just we have a different style of parenting. It's the quintessential. She's the authoritarian. She wants to, order. Everything's got to, kids march in line, And I'm very laid back, like, yeah, whatever. But there are reasons for that. For instance, kids come home from school and there's a bully at school and they're upset about it. She wants to go in, march into school, and set that shit straight. Me, I'm like, they're going to run into bullies their whole freaking life, all right? I mean, I would prefer my daughter to know nothing about Pythagorean theorems than freaking cry when her boss doesn't say hi. I mean, you're going to run into bullies all the time. You got to prepare. That's what school's for. You're supposed to prepare yourself to be an adult. Or they're supposed to prepare you. They don't really do it. No, I feel like it's kind of cliche for a Valentine's show for me to be talking about dating stuff or relationship stuff, but here I am. I love you, sweetie, just so you know. Please don't hit me later. Totally lost my train of thought.
Raining.
Huh? It's raining? No idea what you just said. No, I have a couple bad habits, okay? And I'm sure a lot of guys and their wives could probably understand this. Fart. Especially when I drink milk. I've just discovered this. Not drinking milk, it's much quieter at night. Except for the snoring. I do snore. But one thing, and I have to agree with her, that I definitely need to work on is smoking. Any smokers in here?
Yep.
All right.
God.
Smoking's hard. Stopping smoking is really hard. It's disgusting. I don't like it, but they put shit in it that is addictive. Fucking drives me nuts. So, my vice, and I think anybody that's tried to quit smoking, there's a vice. That's coffee or food or a certain kind of food. Mine's Jaeger. All right? It's Jaeger. Because I can smoke and not drink, but I can't drink and not smoke. Just like I can pee and not poop, but I can't poop and not pee. It just doesn't work. But hey, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Very proud.